I discovered it while studying historical gardens and old agricultural texts, and I couldn't believe how effective it was. While modern gardeners chase chemical sprays and exotic companion plants, this humble native has been quietly doing the work for centuries. Today, I'm going to show you why it works, how to use it, and how it can transform your garden into a pest-free haven, all while connecting you with centuries of botanical wisdom. By the end of this video, you'll see why ignoring native plants is a mistake your garden doesn't need to make. The secret lies in understanding how this native plant interacts with its environment. Unlike many ornamental or exotic species, native plants evolved alongside local insects and soil ecosystems. They produce natural compounds that repel pests, attract beneficial predators, or disrupt insect life cycles. Historical accounts from early colonial and European gardens often mention this plant being planted along crop edges or in clusters around vegetable beds, creating a living shield that protected valuable crops without a single chemical. The plant's presence subtly balances the garden ecosystem, ensuring pests cannot gain a foothold while supporting pollinators and soil health. To use this plant effectively, you need to know where to place it in your garden. I found that planting it near high-value crops, along pathways, or around the perimeter of vegetable plots yields the best results. Its natural scent and compounds create an invisible barrier, keeping insects away from nearby plants. In practice, this could mean planting a row along tomato beds, or scattering small clusters near peppers and cabbages. Historical gardeners often interspersed the plant among crops in a strategic pattern, almost like a natural insect firewall. When I tried this in my own garden, pests like aphids, caterpillars and beetles were significantly reduced within weeks, even without touching conventional pesticides. The plant's pest-fighting abilities extend throughout the year. Unlike seasonal sprays that need constant reapplication, this native keeps working through multiple growing cycles. Its leaves, flowers and stems release compounds that repel a wide variety of insects, while its roots interact with soil microbes to deter underground pests. When I replicated this approach, I noticed that planting it in succession or in staggered clusters allowed my garden to remain largely pest-free, even during peak insect season. Historical records describe farmers using similar methods to protect crops before refrigeration or chemical treatments were available, demonstrating the plant's resilience and versatility. Practical application involves understanding how to care for the plant while maximizing its benefits. Native plants are typically hardy, requiring minimal attention, but they do best when matched to the soil and climate they evolved in. In my experiments, lightly pruning older stems and leaving flowers intact for pollinators created a garden that was not only pest-resistant, but also vibrant and biodiverse. You can also harvest some of its leaves to create a natural spray, a practice noted in historical herbals, which adds an extra layer of protection for nearby crops. Combining this method with companion planting strategies amplifies the effects, allowing your garden to flourish naturally without chemical intervention. Another advantage is that this plant supports overall soil and garden health. By encouraging beneficial insects like ladybugs and predatory wasps, it creates a balanced ecosystem where pests cannot dominate. The plant's roots improve soil structure, helping retain moisture and aeration, which benefits surrounding crops. Historical gardens often used it not just for pest control, but as a soil enhancer, showing how multifunctional native species can be. In my own garden, soil near these plants became noticeably richer and easier to work, further boosting plant growth and resilience. Using this plant connects you with centuries of practical horticultural knowledge. Ancient and traditional gardeners understood the importance of working with local ecosystems rather than against them. By incorporating native species, they maintained productivity, reduced losses, and sustained healthy soil for generations. Applying these principles today allows modern gardeners and survivalists to create sustainable, low-maintenance gardens that thrive with minimal human intervention. It's not just a tool, it's a bridge to centuries of botanical wisdom. If you want your garden to naturally fend off pests and thrive year-round, start incorporating this native plant into your beds and borders today. Observe its interactions, plant strategically, and maintain it according to the season. And if you found this guide valuable, make sure to subscribe to Hydro Haven, share it with fellow history enthusiasts and survivalists, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a deep dive into ancient practical gardening secrets. Your garden and your understanding of historical horticulture will thank you.